Okay, y'all, so I got all dolled up to go on a date, y'all, and they canceled on me. He canceled on me, y'all, and it made me think, this is why I love me a trick-ass man. A man that is not afraid to spend it, and a man that is not afraid to send me some money up front for my time. In my opinion, if you want to spend time with a person, it's just like a car. They're not going to let you take it home if you don't put something down, some type of money, some type of collateral. I feel like the world misconstrues that. So yeah, y'all, I tried to switch it up, and let me be honest about my shit, y'all. This is my third week in a row that I had a date lined up, and they canceled on me last minute. This is my third week, to the point to where I literally started crying, and I was like, God, what is wrong with me? But no, it's nothing wrong with me. It just shows them. And I'm glad God revealed that before I even got invested. But it's like, you know, I be trying to try things different and go in with that natural approach of, let's get to know each other. But I don't think that works for me, because fuck that shit. You're not going to cancel on me. At least with a trick-ass man, or a man that ain't afraid to spend it on something he sees that he likes and he wants. The difference is, at least when he cancels, at least he done goddamn paid some bills. And it's like, okay, I got it. I hear you. That's fine. We can reschedule. But if you ain't doing shit for me and you cancel on me, after I done made arrangements with a babysitter, I done goddamn literally spent my time and my money, because, baby, you gotta pay for babysitters. At this point, like, bitch, fuck you, I curse you, type shit. I curse you, and for the rest of your life, until death do you part, I curse you, literally. I hope nothing works for you, and I hope your meat is soft for eternity, period. That's how I feel. So yeah, y'all. So I had to pick myself up, and because I'm not gonna lie, I literally laid in my bed crying. I'm not even gonna say crying, but I did have some tears coming down my eyes. You know, I was wiping tears, I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't full-fledged boo-hooing, no. Because it hurts. I'm tired of being single. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm ready for a person. But anyways, so I literally laid in my bed for like 3 hours. And like I said, I had a babysitter. So I'm literally like at this point by myself. So, you know, your kids be helping you like ease your pain, you feel me? Because they love you. No matter how bad the world does you, your kids love you. Your kids validate you. Your kids give you purpose. Okay? So without my kids being at home, I'm just literally up in the bed fucking crying, feeling bad and down about my fucking life. And I was like, you know what, bitch? Get yourself out. You know, I'm not even going to speak to myself like that. Y'all know I mean bitch in a good way, though. You know? But I was like, queen, goddess, pick yourself up. And just go do something with your time. So y'all, I'm gonna go work out. I put my Playboy shirt on because I'm feeling real fucking fuck the world-ish right now. So yeah, I'm gonna go work out. I would be lying if I said like I'm not really going through it right now. Because I really am. I know I'm a pretty person. So for the most part, like, I'm strong. I don't really share my problems. I don't really share the things I go through. I usually deal with them by myself. But I'm not going to lie to y'all. I've been trying to leave these old man tricks alone, y'all. I've been trying for a long time now. And trying to go the natural approach of, like, you know, but fuck that shit. If I gotta be the woman that does everything, like, what the fuck do I need you for? Like, I'm a fucking man at this point. You want me to fuck you. If I'm giving you my time, my energy, and then just think, like, as things grow and deepen, we're gonna be getting it in. And I'm gonna be giving you my body, my magic, my energy, my essence, my aura. So yeah, with that being said, if I have to, like, no, I'm not going to be giving all of myself and I have to do everything myself. You feel me? Still slaving away, still working hard, still doing everything. Like, you're not even putting me in my divine, feminine, soft girl era at this point. So what the fuck do I need you for? Is how I feel about it. I'm not going to say I'm all the way traditional, because I'm going to still work. I'm still going to get it in. I'm not going to ever let a man... With my kid's dad, when I was with him, y'all, story time. Because all of my kids are with one person. We were together for 11 years. I got with him when I was 17. From 17 to 27, we were together. And when I say that man was a provider, that man was a provider. Like, took care of everything. Big house, nice cars, paid all the bills, took care of the kids, everything. I was just like a housewife. Cook, clean, put that down on me. That's why we got 5 kids. Like, housewife. And, but with that, and it's not all peaches and cream. I had to endure a lot in that relationship that wasn't fitting for me, that I didn't deserve to have to put up with. Okay? I put up with a lot of things that I won't talk about. But anyways, but literally for 3 years, the last 3 years of that relationship, I had no choice but to stay in that relationship because I had nothing for myself. Didn't have no education. Didn't have no real life experience doing anything. Didn't have no money. Didn't really have no skills. And on top of that, I was broke down to the lowest of the lowest that I have ever been in my life. And I was overweight. And with 5 kids at that point, I felt like I was damaged. Because who the fuck wants a woman with 5 kids? Yeah. So with that being said, I put up with so much stuff in that relationship. In the last 3 years, let's just say I left that relationship with a surgically glued nose, y'all. Yeah, this hanging. So yeah, that was my wake up call. Bleeding out everywhere. And then driving myself to the hospital with a hanging nose was my wake up call. And then turning around the next day. By that time, I had finally got a job, y'all. Finally, I got a job that was sufficient enough. And I had been saving money for a few months, actually. So that next day, I had to get up and go to work with a surgically glued nose, y'all. How ugly that must have been. How embarrassing. Oh, and not to mention that I had a little bruise right here on my eye as well. And a busted lip. Going to work like that. Embarrassing. Humiliating. So I left, y'all. I owned a house, big house, biggest house on the block, as a matter of fact. Biggest house in the neighborhood, as a matter of fact, y'all. Nice, expensive car in the garage. Left it all, by the way, with nothing. And I moved and I started over. And I moved into an apartment. I moved out of town. I moved into an apartment with me and my 5 kids. A 1-bedroom with a sunroom, which was my kids' bedroom. Started over from scratch. It was so hard on me, y'all. I was working 2 jobs at the time. I was a teacher's aide during the day, and I worked at UPS throwing boxes all fucking night. And I got tired of that because my body was hurting, and I was just done with that. It was too much work for little pay. So I kept my teacher's aide job during the day, and I started stripping at night, y'all. 3 nights a week, I used to strip. And I made really good money, and I stacked up a lot of money. And that is what has gotten me this far, to where I'm a server, and I don't make a lot of money. But just me investing that money that I stacked up stripping got me over the hump to be able to put my money in places it needed to be and to get me where I needed to go. So I didn't strip very long because I never liked stripping. I don't like stripping, y'all. I'm more of a hands-on person, y'all. I don't know. Anyways, I don't even know what my point was in the beginning, but the point is, I literally started my life over 4 years ago. Literally at ground zero. Had nothing, y'all. I didn't even graduate high school. I dropped out of high school at 17. Literally my 12th grade year. Super fucking genius. In AP classes, top of my class. A really good fucking athlete. Full ride scholarships, y'all. And I dropped out of school my last year of high school. So literally no education, no nothing. I had to go get a GED. And that's because my parents used to, I'm not going to say parents, my stepdad used to beat me. But I will say parents because my mom allowed that. So let's just be real about that. So yeah, running away from problems after problem after problem. So now I'm at a place in my life where I know what I want. I won't be breadcrumbed. I've been breadcrumbed enough in my life. Literally, from the time I came out the womb, I have very vivid memory, y'all, because I am gifted, y'all. I remember being born. A lot of people don't, but I do. I have memory ever since I was born, out of my mom's womb. Okay? Don't ask me how or why. I don't know. But my life has been troubled, y'all. Very troubled. And that's how I know that I can't accept crumbs. I can't accept bullshit. I just can't anymore. So just a little vent session, y'all. It sucks to get stood up. It sure does. Honestly. But I'm okay, because I should feel bad if I allow that. Allow a person to stand me up. And then I'd be like, oh, because you seek some validation. You want validation. And you're like, you give them another chance. No. You get one shot with me. One shot. I'm not in the mood in my life where I want to let people make it. You don't get to make it. Most importantly, y'all, I know what I deserve. Like, I'm a really good woman. I'm a good human. I'm a good human. You feel me? I know I'm chosen. I know I'm the one. I know I'm her. Because it has been proven that under all the circumstances in life that I've been in, but yeah, I always make it out. And I always do it with integrity. And I always treat people right. No matter how dirty people have did me. No matter how dirty, I treat people right. I'm always the bigger person. So yeah, I'm just going to keep living because God is going to send God is going to send God into my life, y'all. I believe that. So anyways, y'all, that was just a little rundown, a little vent sesh because your girl low-key was feeling some type of way. And I'd be lying and say if I said I was completely okay, because I'm really not. But I'm gonna go get this workout in, sweat out some of these toxins and emotions, and clear my mind, and be free. I would do like a workout video, but I'm just kind of not feeling that today. I think I'm just gonna get my workout in. I'm not gonna do any vlogging. I need to like tap in and really like ground myself, center myself, y'all, because not okay. So yeah. Peace.